Oh, we're live. Oh, and it feels so good. It feels amazing. I'd had to reinstall everything because I left it so long, and there's been updates and all that crap. But we're back. And I don't know if you guys remember, the problem that I had was I had to basically the game crashed and I hadn't saved it in like 2 hours. So I've done it all. I've redone it. I've got back, I think, exactly to the point where it crashed. We're of course playing Discworld 2, and here we are. Hello! Oh man, it's beautiful. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So, cool. So here we are. I'm actually just going to check. Hang on my phone to see if it's actually streaming. Oh, I think it is. Oh, yes. Hang on. Hang on a moment. Just don't even. Here we are. I'm just checking. I'm just doubly making sure, and then we can just get on with things. Yeah, boy. Cool, we're on. So, last time, we made a film, or as I call it, a clicky. And Death was involved, and all sorts of stuff. And it was to try and get Death's confidence back. And it kind of worked, and then it didn't. The film was made, and now he's living a life of Riley. And it's all kind of a pain in the behind. So we did that, and basically now I've taken over the role of Death. And if you watch my last video, we're getting all the bits that would make me Death. So now we are here with Albert, who is Death's butler, and we're going to show him all the items we've acquired, and it's going to be awesome. So I need to, I think, put this to this.
Don't you think I'd better show the scythe to Albert first?
Oh, that's it, yeah. So here we go. Here you go, Albert.
Yeah.
One scythe.
There we are. Read it and reap, Albert. See? A scythe.
Oh, we are, Mr. Clever, aren't we? I suppose you've got some idea about how to use it?
Well, of course I can use a scythe. You could just sort of, yeah, well, I'm sure I'll get the swing of it. It will just take a bit of practice.
Okay. Not inside where you'll scar my woodwork. Take it outside and reap the field. When that's done, then perhaps you might have enough skill to go and reap some souls.
Reap some souls.
You know, if I end up in charge, your job is definitely one for downsizing.
Okay, right, so we've shown that to him. So we need to show him every single item. So it was that. I think we need to show him this robe now. So let's do that.
There we go. Light not only simply falls into it, but it doesn't even get a chance to scream.
Yes. Well, the cut could be better.
Oh, shut up, Alfred.
Yeah,
Albert, even.
Very well.
Alfred. That's
I
Batman's
suppose
butler.
beggars can't be choosers.
Butlers can shut up. Okay, so we've done that. And we gave him the voice as well, didn't we? I don't know what this honeypot is.
Having fun, are we?
Look, what?
I can't imagine. Advanced psychological treatment, maybe.
Just tell me what.
A black cloak.
Right, we've done the cloak, the scythe,
a deep
we've done the booming
boom.
voice, and then we need to do
Surely.
a demonstration of my horsemanship, which I've prepped. I'm all prepped. So I need to go into the stable. Oh wait, no, I've done that already. So let's go and reap some corn. Now I had to get. Right, let's go a bit more into it, as it were. So there's the corn. I think we just have to try and do it, and it won't work.
Ow, my back, my aching back.
Okay. So I think what we do is we fix this to the top.
I think I can wedge this in at the front.
Now what we've got is a lawnmower. Cool. Now we're thinking with mowers. Done. So I've done all the tasks now, which was to get a robe. I'm not even going to explain how I got all of this, but I got a robe. I had to do about 8 things to get the robe. I somehow managed to fit this side into the front of this, like I got from that tiny galaxy swing back there. And so yeah, got the sides, done all that, got the robe. I did the deep booming voice, which had to shout down a chimney. I think that might be it, so I'm going to go over here. That's what I'm going to do. Back in the house, let's talk to Albert. He's in here. Right, I'm going to save.
An entire field of corn reaped.
This is where it crashed.
Yeah, I've got you trembling now, eh? I'm apocalypse material now.
Oh, indeed, sir. You're gonna strike fear and trembling into blades of grass everywhere.
Right, I've ridden the horse, got the clothes, the voice, the scythe, the moves.
Now, hold on. Being deaf isn't like delivering the papers. No, no, no. I can't let you go out hacking and slaying wholesale until you've had a trial run. Start small, mister.
Start small.
Collect 100 souls first, and then maybe you'll be ready to get out there and slay them.
100 souls? Right now?
Yep.
Look, couldn't we, just come to an arrangement?
Oh.
Come on, 10 gold pieces says we just, forget all about it and get on with the story.
I've got the wrong title on the
Bribery,
thing.
eh? Trying to buy your way out of a quest? Where would we be if everyone tried that, eh?
Fine, right, well, let's go get 100 lovely souls for Albert
on,
and the
kids.
principle of complicated gaming, eh?
Need to log in here.
Bye-bye, mister. Don't trip and decapitate yourself on the way out.
Ah, the gentleman from the Assassin's Guild. Do please come in and abase yourself at the edge of the yellow line. Now, come closer while I explain. Not that close, not that close.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Now look, I want someone removed. A potential troublemaker. Somebody who's become too popular for his, or should I say, my good.
Okay,
And there
we're getting
has to be no way of connecting myself with his demise.
Say no more, sir. Say no more. We shall strike like the subtle hand
There you
of
go.
doom, leaving nothing but weeping in our wake. For you see, we are the night.
You are? I thought you were the Assassin's Guild.
Well, we are the Assassin's Guild, but we are also the night.
So, in fact, you're that period of the diurnal rhythm defined by darkness, are you? So, nighttime thefts, muggings, murders, and overnight cart parking in restricted zones.
A lot of talking.
We can just start billing the Assassin's Guild directly, can we? No more fussing about with tax collectors and fines.
He's got a weird shaped face.
What? What? But just because we are the night doesn't mean that we're responsible for
This is proper
the
Terry
night.
Pratchett stuff.
Well, if you are it, then you have to control it. And if you control it, then you're responsible for it. This seems eminently sensible. I have a few thousand unpaid bills we can send your way by tomorrow.
No,
So is this the patrician?
Now look. All right.
I'm a bit lost, actually. I was trying to sort out my Twitch channel.
The night, but we are of the night. Of. So we are an integral part of the night, without assuming any controlling or otherwise responsible position. So, whereas we can assume custodianship of unpaid bills, this will only be
very Terry
as
Pratchett, this humour.
a storage facility.
So we got an assassin on our
to
ass.
you, my lord, until we find someone who utterly encompasses all aspects of the night, whereupon we can pass the bills on to him.
Oh, very well. So, in the meantime, just get on with this new job, huh? And don't mess it up like you did with the Fool's Guild last time.
Of course, yes. Okay, so we are... I hope we're done with death. So I'm not entirely sure what to do now. I am, as they say, a little bit weirded out. So I would guess...
I have no further use for that.
So I don't need to get on the horse. Okay, so, right. So do I need to go back to Ankh-Morpork?
Collect 100 souls first, and then maybe you'll be ready to get out there and slay them.
100 souls? Right now?
Yep. Yeah, stop snivelling and get on with it.
Christ, Albert, you really are just a nuisance. Okay, so... And I have a feeling that these 100 souls... are something to do with the ants. So I can't go up there. How do I leave? I have no idea how I'm meant to leave this place. Not actually even a clue. But we'll get through it. Okay, so we I might be trying to find a little help here. Act 3, Grim Windswind. Okay, so what I need to... No, so what do I need to do then? Okay. Just doing a bit of light reading, and it turns out that these souls that I need are in here.
Believe me, I'm tempted. Who wouldn't be, the way you're playing? A soul pit? I've heard of money pits, but this is a new one on me.
So I'm just wondering... Okay. Right, okay. I've got a rough idea what to do now. So, we need to... I think there's ants in here. I read a journal earlier that said that the ants have died but they haven't been collected. So I think we get the honey pot and do that. Then we just spot fishing. Oh, it's very good. It's very good. I think that's all I need. So let's go back to the house and let's see what happens. Also, like, I haven't streamed in a while, so a bit rusty. God, it's been like 3 weeks, I think, since the last one. I had a lot of stuff going on, but I'm back. I feel fabulous. God, I thought I was someone else then. Like a gold wizard. 'Tis merely a pretender. So we're going to go in here. Let's go back to... I keep calling it Alfred. It's Albert. Let's get them sweet anthos they'll found.
Look, Albert. Look!
Oh, you found a commode.
Oh, Albert!
Well done.
No, Albert, I mean, I've managed to collect 100 souls.
Oh, well, I suppose you must be death material after all.
I am become
I should have
death.
guessed it from all your lines. Oh, all right. Go out and reap away to your little heart's content, but you've got to be back before the bell tolls. You know how the other 3 horsemen hate hanging about.
The other 3 horsemen! Look at
Sometime later.
I sit in a chair with a beard, looking fabulous. Oh, here he comes. Old, senile... I don't like your face, master.
Oh, there you are, sir. And quite the part you look.
Is he
Is it
suddenly
job
on
for
my
you?
side?
Your very first.
What's this?
It's a lifetimer hourglass.
What's he doing with it?
Counts
They're
off
all...
the moments
they're all at the
of its
back.
owner's life.
Okay.
As you can see, it's almost empty. Perhaps it's time for you to put down your milky tea and actually do some work.
All right. I'm going. Who does this hourglass belong to, then?
Oh, you'll find out. I think you'll
It
find him
looks
quite easy to spot in a crowd.
Pretty weird, that hourglass. God, he's weird looking. Awesome. That's death. Something. Oh, is he a rock star now? I honestly can't remember. I don't think I've ever got this far in this game before.
Undead from Ankh-Morpork. Welcome to the show, once voted most likely to reap a harvest of 12 vegetables. And now, the person I guess we're all waiting for. Here's
Death!
Whoa. Yeah. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're a beautiful audience, if somewhat stupid. It's so good to see people who are upright and breathing. Of course, you know why my old job was always so hard. I only had a skeleton staff.
This is actually pretty painful to watch. This is proper 90s gaming at its finest.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Death. Death. Oh! Thank you.
I thought he was going to be like a rock star. Why is he the world's worst comedian? Oh, what's happening now? So have we killed Death?
Oh, you've heard that one, eh?
Here I am.
Alas, poor Death.
I knew
I knew
Horatio.
him, Horatio. A man of infinite jest.
Well, not exactly infinite.
I didn't think I was doing too badly.
Maybe it's best not to quibble at this point in the proceedings. This is
Good old Eric
ridiculous.
Idle.
How can death die?
The more like me you became, the more mortal I became.
He's not dead, you're talking
I was
to
just
him.
starting to get the hang of this.
So, what sort of thing
Dear,
do we need to do?
I really do think I'm fading. Maybe taking time off from my job wasn't such a good idea after all. Ah well, I suppose it's in good hands. Ta-ta, have fun being the Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper? What do you mean, Grim Reaper?
Well, if I'm gone, then the job's yours.
Oh.
Through all eternity.
But I can't be the Grim Reaper. I'll get queasy just squishing caterpillars on the baby lettuces. No, stop it. I don't want to be left holding the scythe.
Nope, I'm slipping, I'm afraid. My time is running out. I wish I'd had a mother. Because if I'd had a mother, I could cry out, Mother, but I didn't. So I can't. Blast. Other famous last words are, Don't point that at me, and Why is that red light flashing? And how does Dibbler make a profit on this stuff at 5 groats a bottle? I know them all. Now, which one shall I use? Let me see now.
Let me skip through these.
All right, just stay there, and I'll try to get you on your feet again.
Oh, why am I all back to normal? That's a pain. Why hasn't the skull fallen down a hole? That seems like something should have happened.
Act 4. Till death us do part.
Okay. Okay. So that's bone stock, so I assume... Okay. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go straight back in. Ah. So what have I got in here right now? This is the thing about this game, and actually all well, no, that's a lie. Most adventure and like point and click games is how bollocks they are. Like, not in terms of the quality and like the entertainment. Like, I love this. I think
No point. It's blown to shreds. Ugh. I'm sure that this hat must be in fashion somewhere, which is the scary aspect of the whole wretched thing.
So I don't need any of that. And yeah, so basically it's all kind of just complete bollocks. You have to find a thing to put into a thing to make it work, and you can't really do this sort of game without a guide. It's kind of utterly crazy. So what we'll do is I've got a guide up here, and I'm trying my best to not use it. I know I have to go here. So, I mean, if you look at a lot of other people on YouTube that are playing these sort of games, they've at least got some friends that have played it before and roughly know where to go. But adventure games, I guess it was the only way to make them hard was to make... Oh. What?
I'm in the mood for frogs. Yeah. Frogs are the things I've been thinking of. But they're so small and green, and they reign supreme in this crazy Cassandra's house of love. Oh!
Ooh, much better.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, I like this one. Quite right. Plenty enough to go around.
How'd you cook it? Sage and onions?
Sage and onions? In the middle of the desert?
Oh, turmeric, rose water and onions then. Come on.
Yes.
Are they going to eat him?
Whoops. Well, there goes Casanunda. I'd watch what happens next, but I'll probably be here for days.
Oh, I'm a bit upset. So... What's happening? Who's this guy? Well, I'm going to keep heading this way. Popping hummus! Okay.
Popping hummus.
I told you. I said popping hummus. Popping hummus.
Witness the all-powerful mystic-type skills of what would be the Far East if that direction existed. Watch now as Yuri Geller manipulates straight.
We've seen all this.
The end has...
So...
Greetings, little fakir of the...
Greetings, my good man. Here, see, now revealed before you, the wonders of the Fakir's art. Flashy.
Yes, I don't think I quite follow.
Yeah,
Do you
so
dare
much.
to doubt my... Aha! Now I shall strike the infidel with my magnificent straightening-type powers. Feel anything yet?
Well, my back stopped hurting, if that's what you mean.
See the
This one starts talking
awesome
about backs,
might
I
of
mean,
Yuri Geller.
Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm gonna... Oh, that is all. I need more... I need more light. I think that's what I need. So cold today, gang. So cold. So cold.
All right, so what do you do?
Yuri Geller uses the power of the mind to restart hourglasses and to bend and unbend the metal things, and to find out tomorrow's news today.
So does it work?
Yuri also has a special skill at putting things on top of other things.
How lovely.
Okay, so this guy... Ah! This is
All
what I'm
right, what about
after.
these other
That
mystic
I
powers
definitely
then?
didn't read.
We have their
in a walkthrough.
fabulous pyramid powers of time and space. We have the mystic men sitting in deserts, and we have cut-rate
Cut-rate camels.
Although they're not quite so mystic, but they can't half spit.
Oh, really? Is that all?
You want more? Then we have the fountain of youth. Yes,
That's
indeed,
what we need.
you
We need
can get
Fountain
a
of Youth.
second
I don't know
childhood
why yet.
without all the dribbling
I have
and
no clue
unfortunate
whatsoever.
bad type smells.
Now that sounds more like it. Where might I find that?
Oh, I've forgotten.
When they call your people fakers, they're not joking, are they?
How dare you cast aspersions on my mighty powers of, what's it called? It was on the tip of my tongue. Mine's gone blank.
Okay.
There is a prospector what comes through
idea
here
what we
every
need to
now
do.
and again.
So I need to go
He
to the
goes
Fountain of Youth.
everywhere. He's
to
been
bring
around
death
for
back to life.
centuries. You ask him if he's ever seen a greater sage than Yuri Geller.
So... I think I have a rough idea now. Where are you going? Come actually back. So I think what I need to do is I need to follow him, but I'm not entirely sure how actually. He just turns up, apparently. Oh no, I don't need... I don't need any of you lot. Bugger off. So it's these bloody vultures. Let's have words with them.
I wouldn't catch them even if I could. I just wish that they would stop following me. A pair of birds just having a good carry-on. Carry on, get it? Oh well, please yourselves.
He's funny. So I don't know... I've been to all these places, and I don't know where to go, so I need to find a Fountain of Youth. So I'm just gonna come straight back. Okay, so I'm gonna come back, and hopefully this prospector guy is going to turn up. I don't know why anything's happening. This is the thing about adventure games. I love them so much, but sometimes they are actually impossible to comprehend. Ah! Okay. So I need to turn straight back round. I don't. That's the thing, is that I don't know if this is timed. I'm not hugely sure.
Popping humors.
I don't think it is. I don't think the the way this game is made is clever enough for that sort of thing. Could be. So I'm gonna go this way. And this is the thing about these games. So, oh, okay. So saddlebag.
Hey, look, a canteen.
So I've stolen that. Where's Oh, is it... What took him so long? No! I think I need to put something in that saddlebag. So I'm going to go that way. Oh. Oh, is he just coming back now? Oh, that's quite interesting. So he just does his own thing. I wonder if it is timed. So hang on, before he comes back, let's have a look. I need something.
Odd. Why does death have an hourglass? A little redundant, I would have thought.
Okay, I need to really quickly find out what I need to put in there. I'm not sure how long he stays. Okay, I'm gonna go to the camel. I'm gonna go to the camel. Go, 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 go. Go! Right. Burning rag.
How would putting that in his saddlebags help me?
I don't know. Mouse, what can I follow? Rotting arm? Because that's been sat in there.
Just in time!
Holy shit, is that what it is? So I don't know what happens after that. Is that why they've been following me? Oh, okay, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. That's why they've been... I've always noticed those guys hanging around. Oh, where's he going? Oh my god! That was amazing. Expert gamer. Okay, cool. Pedestal.
Hey, it already has something on it. I can't hold water in my bare hands, and I'll only get wet trying to get some sand.
Canteen. That is literally... Oh, it's here, isn't it? Yes. Are you going to stop? Yeah, you're going to stop. So now I have a canteen.
A canteen full of water from the Fountain of Youth.
Cool beans. I don't know what's coming out of it. Ooh, not good. Right. Anything else over? Tree. Let's talk to tree.
Maybe I could take a nap later when I finish this game.
Okay. Okay, I had to take a sneak peek. I just realised what this cork is for. Oh god, come back. Come back! I've just realised.
Sand. Well, at least it's honest, crumbled up silica. Not that dead polyp stuff from 4X.
Okay, so... why do I need that?
I'll need something to put it in first.
I can't put it in. I haven't really got anything, have I? Have I got anything on me? No. This is a long shot. I don't think it's going to work. I am checking the guide from time to time, but this is just guesswork. Oh man. That's so dumb. We could rebuild him. This is amazing. His arms are stuck like that now. So Death's back. Oh. He did!
Oh, damn. I forgot to shout 4.
Ah, the odium.
Epilogue.
Am I nearly done?
Queen Kong.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just do this as one video then. I was going to split it up a bit more. I need to save it. I really need to save it. So it's another clicky. I think Death's there. Okay, so I think we're near the end now. I think we're near the end. So this, I love this game. I think it's really good. I think it's mainly because it's from my favourite series of books. And it is a good example of solid 90s, you know, like mid-90s adventure games. Oh.
Well, I never. Ooh, I say. Well, that is good.
How is that good? And this is the other thing as well, in terms of like advancement of plot. He spliced some stuff into the Queen.
You fools! It's for real!
And all of a sudden, people go, "Ah, it's very good, isn't it?" It's like, why? Oh, I love it. Oh, I actually love it. Oh, okay, she's gone into university. Ah! Got the librarian. I haven't made it this far. I've never completed this game.
I'm not sure whether they spent enough on the script for this movie. It seems to be all just special effects.
Hmm? Is it intermission yet? I was hoping for something nice and sticky on a stick.
The only thing sticky around here is this finale.
Hey-o.
Get on with it!
Get on with it! Wow, okay. So that's the tower. Let's talk to Dibbler, see what he has to say.
Bladders! Get your bladders here!
Get your bladders
Only
here.
a groat apiece, and even then I'm cutting my own throat.
Bladders? Are you
Cut
taking
me
the
own throat, Dibbler.
Bladders?
Bladders, my friend, a rustic forerunner of the more familiar rubber balloon, as enjoyed by children. This is absolutely true. Who says computers aren't educational? I've got sheep bladders, vole bladders,
Vole
moose
bladders.
bladders. You want a bladder? I'm
I
your
have a
man.
feeling we need a
You
bladder.
know, I believe you.
You can do other things besides blow 'em up, you know. Oh, dozens of uses a good bladder. Although right now, I admit I can only think of one or two. One, really.
Oh.
All right. I'd like to buy some bladders, please.
I don't know why
Certainly,
I need them.
Squire. Now then, what sort? We've got your rat, your vole, that's the field vole, meadow vole, and the killer Clatchian vole.
A killer vole?
Oh yeah, you know the ones, 6 feet long, covered in poisonous spines, with incisors like
Right.
chisel blades.
So I need...
But I thought
need
voles
bladders.
were sweet little things, you know, small and brown and covered with fur.
Not these ones, sir. Take your arm off in an instant. They've
Okay.
levelled old continents.
room's a
Obliterated
mess, by the
ships filled with puppies,
I'm sorry
baby
about this
kittens, and
area
innocent
here.
nuns.
Wait a minute.
It's...
These look like sheep bladders.
It's-
It comes to something when a poor
Wash that.
sheep is finding its essential organs floating around as kiddies' balloons.
Sheep, sir? Never, sir. Catch me arming sweet little creatures with curly wool and big brown eyes? Nah, not on my life. Cut me own throat if I tell a lie. These have been taken from Clatchian voles, a life form so foul, sir, so venomous,
And this is the
so
other thing.
putrid
So
and
much
psychotic that the
dialogue.
hunters, sir, the hunters were all awarded medals for services to humanity. Clatchian voles is like rabid sharks on legs, sir.
Oh, well, that's all right then. In that case, give me some of them.
Right you are, Squire.
I just hope they had time to go to the lavatory first, though.
So I have... Well, I can only be described.
Animal bladders, empty and deflated.
So do I blow them up or fill them? Oh, hang on, I've got water here. Is it that easy?
Animal bladders filled with water. We could be onto something here.
It was literally that easy. I haven't talked to Granny in a while.
Hello there, young man. Having a good day?
This is clearly some attempt at sarcasm. Haven't you got anything better to do than sit here all day?
Well, it's not every day I get to see a man torn to pieces by a giant elf.
Oh, yes. Are you sure this is where you want to be? I mean, it's not exactly safe, is it?
I don't know. The safest place seems to be wherever you are. I heard all those comments you made about the animation budget, you see.
She's right there, you know.
Okay.
Waiting to see me get croaked, is she? Only the fact that this is the last scene of the game makes me refrain from saying something really acidic.
I'm just going to go ahead and quickly check my Twitch thing. So that didn't work in any way. Hang on, I need to... Done. So why is it... Yeah, that's not updating. Okay.
Be seeing you then.
I need to say bye to them.
Bladders! Get your bladders here!
Crowd. Oh good, I don't have to talk to absolutely everyone.
I'll get confused talking to anybody in this game, let alone a crowd.
There's a raven.
I'd best leave it alone. Granny might get jealous.
Oh, look at that.
You can swap minds with this raven, can you?
Yes, I'm very good at it.
Oh, go
Okay.
on. You can't possibly manage to put all your knowledge and experience into that tiny little avian brain.
Of course I can. Just watch.
Cool. I
What a
think
clever
that's a
woman. Clever, yet oddly dumb.
thing. Okay. Do I just steal a broom? Do I steal a broom from a witch? I guess I do. So tower. I don't think there's anything else around it at
I
all.
can't just climb up the wall.
I haven't talked to Windle yet.
What are you still doing here?
Doing? Well, I'm not dying, that's for sure. I've tried
he's one of the
drowning,
zombies.
I've tried stabbing,
I've tried
hanging,
shouting my
and that's an
feet off
extremely
with a
boring
chainsaw.
way to spend a night hanging around.
Yes, well,
Then I tried poison snakes, poison ivy, poison potions. Even tried me some of that deep water blowfish, but do you think I dropped dead? Not a bit of it. I went to the worst reputed restaurant in Ankh-Morpork, and that was hard to find, let me tell you. I got a meal made by the owner's pet rat, called William. Still nothing. Can't even get a decent case of food poisoning in a town these days. In my day and age, you went in fear of your life. Every time you went in,
into a
there was
street
your basic food poisoning,
Oh, we need
yes,
to get
look,
through this.
I really have to go.
and it bloody cost me 17 pence. 17! Just for that kind of money, you'd expect me to throw in William the Rat as well. I ask you, how's a body supposed to get its last rites in this day?
Well, we're
I
sorting
am
that out,
going
dude.
to die if it's the last thing I do.
Anyway, right, tower.
I can't just climb up the wall. Oh, God! Sorry, got carried away again. I do hope the little fella's okay up there. I'll rescue him soon.
Ogle, snappy for a ragman's trumpet, millennium hand and shrimp.
Yes, it is very romantic, isn't it?
Biscuit for a sneaky trouser, I told him.
Trouser. I told him.
You're just an old softy under that. Of course, she is rather tall, but they do say size, isn't it?
Actually, they do make a beautiful...
hair, you know.
I mean, the librarian and the giant.
Do you think
we should...
rescue him, do you?
Well, I was just wondering if we might have to rescue her. Perhaps we'd better just let nature take its
Well,
course.
Got a
I
horse,
clearly
did
need
you
to
say?
jump on the.
How's he going to get it up that tower with that big woman in the way?
I need to jump on that old. Oh, look at me go.
Well, we're on the right track. On a scale of trackness, I'd give us a 7 out of 10. Well, we're on the right track. On a scale of
come
trackness, I'd give us a 7 out of 10. Well, we're on the right... This broom's for riding. Let's leave it at that.
Well, what do I have to do?
What do you want me to do with that? Fly away on it or something?
Well, yes. I would very much like that. So I need to. I clearly need to fly up there. Can I talk to Granny?
That would be cruel. Now, Granny isn't the sort who suffers fools gladly. As a suffering fool myself, I'll go along with that.
Bladders! Get your bladders here!
Well, we're on the right track.
Oh, is it something dumb like I have to... Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. I'm going to put... Because these are the two newest things that I have, I'm going to put that there. Because otherwise I won't be able to access them, will I? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to the tower.
I can't just climb up the wall.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Oh man, was that it? These games are infuriating. This is rather good. I do like it immensely. That saved on the animation. 3 loops.
What is it now? The dead are supposed to rest in peace, you know. Run! It's a falling giant woman!
Giant falling woman.
And that's another thing. In my day, girls were sweet, demure little things, not 60-foot-tall monsters like you apparently get now. And I'm also pretty sure that in my day, they all actually wore something under the...
Rude.
Sometime later.
Sometime later.
So, it's you at last, is it? So where do you think you've been?
Sorry, it's been a bit of a confusing week.
Confusing? I've been undead since 10:30 on Tuesday morning. I mean, I wouldn't complain, but I lost 17 pence just on blowfish since I died. You'd think the afterlife would be cheaper, wouldn't you?
Well,
I
I've
think we're
said
at the end,
sorry,
guys.
haven't I? Come on, let's have a curry before we go. My treat.
Ah, well, all right. That is rather decent of you.
Oh, yes, there's the blue cord, isn't there?
By the way, I tried strangulation, drowning, poison,
Can't see.
traffic accidents. I even listened to improvised jazz music. But that just made me wish I was dead, or that the musicians were dead at any rate. How did I finally manage to go?
You got sat on by a giant elven queen.
Now there's one I never thought of trying. Still, if you gotta go...
It's a good way to go. Gladriel headbutting you. End credits.
There's a place you're always welcome, that's as nice as it can be. Everyone
I
can
can turn it down a little bit. So,
absolutely free. That's death.
we got to the end.
To take a breath. Just
I
lay
had
around
to
all day.
use so many, like so many times I had to go through walkthroughs and stuff. So I'm going to summarise it. I'm going to summarise my thoughts on the game. I first played this, actually, year it came out on PlayStation. Which would be 1996, that's 18 years ago. Nearly 2 decades ago, it's nearly 20 years. And it's obviously, it's a different age of gaming, isn't it? And 90s was all about the adventure game. It was sort of a period past the 70s and 80s where a lot of computer games were text-based. You got things like Zork. And I think they moved on to, I can't think of any examples right now, but moving on to games that required, start putting graphics in there, but it's still very much typing stuff out. So this was a genre that came after that, where it was just a simple user interface, point and click, and you could go to and fro and everything like that. And I think that's sort of the pain with it, it makes a really great game and it makes a really bad game as well. And I guess it's from someone that plays a lot of the new games that come out. Is that there is no real hints. Like throughout this game, I could right click on something. Like this example of sand. Is that a beard or a scarf she's got? Yeah, so for example, the sand. Well, so I just had a cork, and I was like, well, I'll just plonk that into the Fountain of Youth. And then there was some sand in there. And they don't label things unless they want you to do something with it. And you right click and it does give clues like, oh, I need something to put it in. You go, right, okay. So there's no, I mean, there's no... That was actually one of the easiest ones. I mean, I think the hardest thing that I had to do in this game... Throw rocks from afar, Terry Pratchett. Loved it. I loved that game. I really, really did. But... Perfect. The worst thing that happened was I had to go into that sort of like that toy place by the docks, and I roughly worked out that I needed to put a wrecking ball on the end of that rope after I cut down that net full of fish. And you go, right, okay. And this is only because I vaguely remember it. So it was a ton weight that I happened to be able to pick up and put on this thing. I thought, well, obviously, okay, you know, the mechanics of, well, you double click on that, double click on that. Push it into the wall, and it didn't go through. You go, right. And this is, you know I'm preaching to the choir of gamers here, but this is what I find annoying about point and click adventures. There are no clues to anything. So I threw this weight against the wall, and it bounced off. And then you get Rincewind going something along the lines of, you know, I think it's too light. You go, right. So logically you go on, I need another weight. And there wasn't one. So you sort of go, right, okay. And that was the point where I started to try and use I think like a walkthrough. I might have used one a little bit earlier, but I found a really good one online. Gameboomers.com. This is just black and white script and tells you what to do. And earlier on, I'd acquired a sticker with a number 10 on it from a post box in Hollywood. Oh, Hollywood, not Hollywood. And yeah, all it was you get the... And this is how dumb it is. You get that 1 ton weight, and in order to make it heavier, you get the 10, and you slapped it on in front of the word ton, so it becomes 10 ton weight. And that's the sort of thing that I go, oh man, like once you do it, you go, the satisfaction you get from doing it, you go, oh my god, that was so genius. And it's only until you get to this point where you sit and you go, how was I ever meant to get that? And this, this is the problem I think with point and clicks, especially for modern gamers now. And if you try and get a kid to play this game, wouldn't have a clue because I guess people my age, sort of, late 20s to 30s, give or take that, would sort of understand at least the thought process. You sort of go, right, I've got to plug every single block I have into every single hole to see if it fits. So that's my thoughts on it. I love it. Terry Pratchett had a hand in it. One of my favourite books of all time is the DISCWORLD series. If you haven't read it, go check it out. I love it. It's a little bit amazing. Rincewind, the main character, this is actually, I think, based on... came from, like, the earlier books. It's sort of his first thing, and throughout, Terry Pratchett uses Rincewind less and less and less. He's actually gone more toward new characters like Sam Vimes, who's head of the City Watch, and Moist von Lipwig, who's, Master of the Royal Mint, Postmaster of the Post Office, has a hand in the new railway now in the story of it all. Because sort of the story's evolved. It's gone from sort of like a medieval style where everyone's like wearing robes and things like that, to sort of like Edwardian, I guess. And like latest book, which I think is Raising Steam, yeah, it's now all steam engines and things. So it's gone from like Tudor medieval style stuff, and it's come straight up to the like Industrial Revolution with things. And the stories have gone from hilariously slapstick, stupid, funny like this game is, to quite serious, especially like Sam Vimes and things like that, who's head of the watch, and all of the police stories and stuff he's had to do to get justice out of people and things. Not horrible illegal things really, but you know, so the story changes a lot. So this harks back to earlier Terry Pratchett, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm a bigger fan of more recent stuff. The newest stuff isn't all that great, I don't think, but hey. So that was Discworld 2 Missing Presumed. I'm thinking of doing the first Discworld. I don't know. Not entirely sure. I need to carry on with Fate of Atlantis, so look for that. I am doing that with my girlfriend, so we will be doing that again very soon. But yeah, please let me know if there are any other games. I've got a viewer. Where's my chat? Hi! Oh, you're kidding. Go away. So yeah, I do want to carry on with some more adventure games. I want to see if there's any that sort of flow more or give better clues, because this was one that you, unless you really wanted to spend the time getting every single item and putting it in every single hole or table or whatever to make things work, you weren't going to get anywhere, and that's a long way to play a game. There are no clues given. But this game, I really like it, mainly for the nostalgia purposes. You know, nostalgia is opium for older people. And you know, the sort of early 90s was when I started getting into games, so I matured by a few years a little bit. And getting into point and clicks, which I really loved. There's a few others I've played. I'll try and think of some more, but yeah, cool. So those are my thoughts on it. Tell me what you think, guys. Let me also know how I'm doing. Let me know of any games I should be playing. I want to try Myst. I haven't played Myst yet. Anyway, I'm going to stop streaming because this is quite clearly annoying music the 800th time you've heard it. So, thank you very much. That was Discworld 2. Yeah, let me know what you want game-wise on here, and I shall play it. We shall play it together. Get on the old chat, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you later. Sorry for the gap, sorry it took so long, but we got there in the end and we completed it. Bye!